Yo, 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 yo.
Good morning, Angela Yee.
Hey, what's up, DJ Envy?
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. It's Monday.
Yes, it's Martin Luther King Day.
Martin Luther King think he Angela Yee. His birthday was Friday, but he want to celebrate it 3 days later.
My birthday's over now, but, shout out to all the Capricorns, including Martin Luther King Jr. We celebrating.
He didn't come to the party, though, the basketball party, though.
He was there in
He's
spirit.
dead. Yeah, he's this thing called dead envy. I don't know if you know about that.
Well, what does dead mean?
Shut up.
Explain
to the people what dead is.
Oh, man. All right. Well, it's Martin Luther King birthday, and tell us why you mad, all right? If you upset and you're mad right now, call us up, get it off your chest. We'll put you live on the air. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, yo, good morning. This is the Mad Rapper. I'm gonna tell you why, man. I'm mad because I hung out in the club last night, and there was too many good girls in there. Yo, for real, we don't need none of y'all good girls in the club. We need loose girls, we need drunk girls, we need sloppy girls, we need girls that's just gonna go all the way. We don't need none of y'all nice girls in there. Go home. Go away. Talk about it. And tell me why you mad. Breakfast Club, for real.
Yo, it's good. It's Travis, the singer out of 336, man. What's going on, y'all?
Tell them why you mad, bro.
Well, I'm mad at all my friends, man. We had a big, good circle of friends, and two of them were dating. Then they broke up, and now everybody bashing her, and she trying to join the military.
What's wrong with her joining the military?
She don't need to go to the military, bro. She don't got the right motives. Like, she do a lot of stuff out of just bad reactions to stuff, and she don't realize how big of a decision this is.
How old is she?
19.
Yeah, she doing it for all the wrong reasons, bro. But sometimes you got to let people make mistakes.
True, but shout her out, though.
She's an adult, though. It's her life. If she wants to do that, I mean...
Adults make bad mistakes, too. Bad decisions.
I don't know that I could say joining the military would be a bad mistake. Maybe it'd be something great.
Yeah, but she's only doing it because she got her heart broke.
Yeah. Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Jermaine.
Jermaine, tell them why you mad.
Yo, I'm mad, because I bought a stem and warranty yesterday, and I read online last night they're being janking people for their money, man. Now I'm out my money. God, man, that's crazy.
Sorry for you, bro.
I still don't understand what
Happens to the best of us. He went to buy something that was a scam.
I got to sharpen up on my
Listening.
my Negro. I don't speak fluent Negro like I used to.
Hello, who's this?
It's Yellow Tinted Glasses from Illinois.
Young Tinted Glasses?
Yep.
All right, well, tell them why you mad.
I'm mad at two things. The Grammy snubbed my boy Lupe for Touch One Youth, and Kendrick and Wale, they need to get some diss tracks out, but they probably won't.
But Wale's already said that he doesn't have a problem with any of them.
Like, we need more of that.
More beef?
Yep.
You're the only person I heard that say Lupe deserves a Grammy now.
And I've been hearing that because people really like the project you put out this year.
Like, sonically, it was pretty solid. Like, I actually got, like, the, Food and Liquor or Cool type vibe from it. So I was pretty disappointed, not trying to discredit the current Grammy nominees.
All right, well, thank you for calling, bro.
Thank you.
Hello, who's this?
This is Knowledge, man. How y'all doing?
Knowledge, tell them why you mad, bro.
Man, Envy, I'm really mad at you, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Man, we need the Breakfast Club mixtape. You got to do one more. You got to.
Envy don't know how to do mixtapes anymore. Hey, he said Envy got to do one more, like he an old war vet. They got to do one last hurrah. You got to go to war one last time, Envy.
Nah, I can't. You know what it is you got to be real polite and nice to these artists. You can't be honest. And the Breakfast Club is too honest to ask an artist. See, I can't call Wayne and ask Wayne to do a record for the mixtape or call Drake to ask Drake because we talk about him so much. So, I'll just let it slide. I'll let the other DJs do it.
All right, man. Y'all be easy.
Hey, Envy,
whatever.
why he talking to you like you the old Batman?
Plus, Envy ain't gonna make no money off of it.
One last mixtape before you die.
You got to do one last one, please.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's good?
What's good?
I'm mad because I tried to send my girl, my ex, I sent her a text or whatever on Facebook. So then that's when...
Why, you was listening to Hello by Adele?
Nah. I sent her a message, right? Because she was my ex. So she was like, yeah, you feel me, what's up? So we FaceTime for 6 hours, yo.
Wow.
For 6 hours. And then I had to wake up in the morning to go to work, but I didn't know, you feel me? So I was
You
tired.
didn't know you had to go to work in
You
the morning?
did know you had to get up and go to work. Stop it. You
I
do
did-
it every day.
I didn't know.
How did you not know you had to get up and go to work?
Because it's an on-call job, and so they call me, if they need me.
On-call job. What type of job is this?
Man, I don't even, it's how this little pizza shop.
Okay.
Pizza shop.
Why would you get up and go to work so early?
I don't know, but look, this, I got to finish the story.
Okay.
So we was doing all good. I was like, yeah, we gonna get back together. And she blocked me. Like, she blocked me from her Facebook. She blocked me from her phone. I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, I'm not understanding this.
Her boyfriend's not having that.
And I don't think it's no boyfriend. I don't know, because you just don't talk on FaceTime for 6 hours and then Like,
You realize that's why she never really liked you in the first place.
Word up, 6
Nah.
hours looking at you. That would turn me off too.
She probably like, man, I'm glad I got out of this.
How you FaceTime for 6 hours and don't ask to go see the girl? What's up with you new Negroes, man? Why you ain't asked to go see her? Why don't you want to come over or something?
I did. I was like, yeah, let me walk to you, because she was only like an hour away.
We're going to walk an hour?
Yeah, I was going to walk an hour. I mean, that's my ex. Like, you feel me? We still got...
Why you couldn't, like, take a cab or something?
I can't with this guy.
I don't know.
You ever heard of Uber?
What is wrong?
Yeah, I heard of that, but I mean, I don't know.
How old are you, bro? How old are you?
I'm 18.
You do know why.
Okay.
You do know why she blocked you, though.
You young buck.
I don't know why she...
Yes, you do. You don't want to tell us.
So you 18 and still broke, clearly.
You did something that made her block you.
I don't know what I did. I think because I didn't hit her up all day on Friday, because, you know, I was working and I had other stuff to do, but...
Nah, probably because you told
I
me
had
you're
other stuff
going
to
to
do.
walk to her. I wouldn't want no guy that has to walk an hour to me either. So.
What kind of guy you want?
800-585-1051. Tell them why you're mad. If you need to call up here, get something off your chest so you can have a great day today, call us now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
It's the Mad Rapper. Good morning, yo, for real. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad. For real, man. Hey, yo, my girl keep coming home smelling like Polo Cologne. So, like, that ain't for girls. Like, I know something's going on, for real. Like, I'm heated about that. And now I need y'all to tell me why y'all mad. Why you mad on the Breakfast Club, for real?
What's up, man? This is B. I'm from Detroit.
Hey, tell them why you mad.
Charlamagne, I'm mad at you, man.
Why you mad at me, sir?
Man, yo, really soft this morning, man. It could have been a lot better. I know you're upset you didn't win the Powerball, but come on, man, you got to cheer up.
I'm not upset I didn't win the Powerball. Don't put your energy on me.
Yes, he is.
Yo.
I just played the lottery, but with that being said, I'm going to give you donkey today.
For what?
For the week, yo.
Why is you walking around with hee-haws in your pocket, sir?
What's happening?
What the hell is going
Said you gave him a
on?
week. Yeah, give him a better yo.
I'm not giving him nothing.
Damn.
God bless him.
Yeah, this is Chuck from Detroit.
Chuck, tell them why you mad.
Man, I'm mad at the news meeting. I'm mad at the Republican Party on why they letting this guy Trump going around saying that he wants to have sex with his daughter, and that's gross. And it's all on Comedy Central, Trevor Noah, Larry Wilmore, and nobody else talk about that part of it. But then they want to talk about the clip of Rand Paul there last night drinking and stuff. I'm like, this news media is so screwed up on this guy, but they want to get rid of him, but they won't use that against him to get rid of him.
First of all, Donald Trump having sex with his daughter absolutely caters to a whole demographic of people in this country, okay? It's a lot of people down south and in the Midwest having sex with their children.
But this guy is from New York. That's East Coast. That ain't South.
Hey man, this guy in Brownsville was having sex with his daughter in the park allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay? All right.
But this guy is on TV saying this stuff.
Hey, family fornication is the new thing, dog.
Look, it's sick. It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
But you want to be president, though. I mean, that's.
He would not be the first inbred president, or the first president that believes in inbreeding, or whatever the hell I'm trying to say.
Hello, who's this?
Mo Better.
It's Mo Better. Tell them why you mad.
The decision. I haven't heard the decision in a while. I'm mad about
for the new year.
Yeah, no more decision. We got in too much trouble. People were fighting up here. We decided just to stay away from it. More positivity in the new year.
We made a decision not to do the decision in 2016.
All right.
We'll find another way to spread negativity through the airways.
Oh, stop.
All right.
Hello, who's this?
This is Huggy Bear.
Huggy Bear. All right, Huggy Bear. Why you mad?
I'm mad because I seem to have met someone who seems to be perfect for me, except for the fact he's like way too young.
Is it Fozzie Bear?
Way too young? How old?
She is 21.
How old are you?
35.
Well,
that's not.
I mean,
too
that's
young.
legal. It's fine.
That's not too
It's
young.
legal.
Now,
It's legal, but you know, 21. You know, you out. You know, you having fun. You going out.
Go have fun.
Right, she's not trying to settle down with you, is she?
She thinks she is.
Okay, but it's not like you're 31 and she's 17 or 16.
No, definitely not.
If she's old enough to drink liquor, she's old enough to drink your.
At my own apartment.
This guy here. Thank you, homie. Hello, who's this?
This is Jimmy J from Connecticut. What's up?
Jimmy J!
Yeah. Look, maybe I've been under a rock, you know what I mean? But
What?
I just need some world stars. Charlamagne, man, you my dude, but what happened, man? When the dude jabbed you in the head, man, you took down 100 down the street.
You gotta update yourself, bro. That was 4 years ago.
I mean, L's happen. Unlike Meek Mill, I know how to embrace my L's and keep it moving.
I'm saying, where's your hand game, baby? There's nothing wrong with getting jumped.
No, it's a lot wrong with getting jumped.
There's
Stop
nothing
it.
wrong with getting jumped. Just swing back. That's
Oh, Charlie.
No.
4 people? He must have seen it on his flip phone. It was so long ago. All right.
You don't fight 4 people, sir. That's just asinine.
Tell them why you're mad. 800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent, call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, yo, good morning, yo. This is the Mad Rapper, son, for real. I'm mad, and I stay mad. I stay angry. I stay heated. I stay pissed off. Tell them why you mad. Breakfast Club, let's go.
This is your boy Dread, man. Calling from upstate New York.
Dread, what's a guan, bro?
Oh, gosh.
Reaction, cool.
Why you mad?
And I can't stand Donald Trump, man. I'm a foreigner myself, 4 kids in this country, you know what I mean? Struggling. He don't have no rap to riches real story, you know what I'm saying?
Well, luckily, he hasn't threw no venom at Jamaicans yet, sir.
Yeah, well, I Trinidadian to be exact. You know what I mean?
Or Trinidadians. He's only threw venom at Muslims and Mexicans thus far.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we all come from somewhere.
Right, you're next. You feel like you're next.
I heard he really likes Caribbean food, though, so I doubt he'll ever
I never heard that.
Where that from?
I made that up.
Hello, who's this?
Megan, I gotta tell Charlamagne, I'm really mad at them eyebrows.
What's wrong with his
What's
eyebrows?
wrong with my eyebrows?
They just too much for me. They're not to my liking.
Okay, so you
what
think
you
that
want me to do about him? Take them off?
his eyebrows are too manicured?
Goodness gracious.
I haven't gotten nothing done to my eyebrows. Never have, never will.
Hello, who's this?
Nicole.
Nicole, tell him why you mad, mama.
I'm mad because I divorced my husband and now I'm messing with him again.
Oh, my God.
That
So you guys
penis
got
is
divorced and
good.
got back together.
We're not really back together, but I don't know what to do. Like,
You
I
love
don't
his
know.
penis.
It's more. Charlamagne, stop.
You
It's
used
so
to
much
him
more.
and you used him being
She
around.
loves him.
You used to his ways.
I'm used to him, exactly. But I divorced him like 2 months ago.
Why'd you divorce him?
Why?
Because, like, he just wasn't, like, getting it together. And now, all of a sudden, he's just so much better now. Like, I don't
So you were the
understand.
problem. Once he got you out of his life, you was blocking all his blessings.
No.
Oh, wow, really?
No.
Oh, my God.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Blessing. Don't you understand? I was the blessing.
After he left you, he realized he missed you and got his life together. That's a good thing.
That is, but I don't know what to do.
Take his ass back.
Now, if you take him back, you're going to start blocking his blessings again, boo. And then you're going to
Well,
really
take-
realize it's
You
you.
know what, Envy? I'm listening to you. You so positive. Charlamagne,
Yeah, be
stop being
positive.
So negative.
Take your time with it, though. You don't have to make a decision immediately.
Just call me
Feel
back
it
in
out.
3 months when he still don't got no job and he's totally
Oh, my
digressed.
God.
No, just date him for a while. Act like it's brand new. Date him, enjoy it, and then see where it goes.
Thank you, Envy. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Good luck, mama.
Shut up, Charlamagne. Thank you, Papa.
All right, tell him why you mad. 800-5...
Did she call you
Did she call
Papa?
me Papa?
Okay.
She flirting with me. See, that's her problem right there. 800-585-1051. Tell them why you're mad. If you need to call up here, get something off your chest so you can have a great day today, call us now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
This is DMX. And you know what makes me mad? When ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth. All right? Now tell them why you mad on the Breakfast Club. Bitches.
Hello, who's this?
Shonda from Columbus, Georgia.
Hey, Shonda.
Tell them why you're mad, mama.
Hi. I'm mad because I can't get a job right now because I have this eye condition and my doctor won't release me to go back to work nowhere. So I got to sit out and wait until.
Are you still getting paid while you home from work?
No, that's the thing about it. No, I'm not.
Oh,
The
man.
job that I was working on don't offer that type of insurance.
You got the same eye condition as Bill Cosby?
No.
Cosby's
I don't have-
blind.
Well, I'm a diabetic. My blood vessels burst in the back of my eye, and there's blood dripping out the back of my eye, so I can't see out my right eye.
Oh, so your eyes look red like a Michael Jordan meme.
Yeah, a little bit.
Look like you've been drinking cognac all night long.
Can you see out of it, mama?
No, I can't see out my right eye at all. I can only see out my left eye, so they got me on driving restrictions.
So you kind of like Fetty Wap a little bit.
Yeah, kind of like Fetty.
You're
Yeah.
a trap queen.
Why don't you go
Yeah.
strip?
Why?
Wow, really?
I mean, you
You see the one-eye stripper?
Shut up.
Something wrong with your eyes. Ain't nothing wrong with your ass.
Oh, stop it. Thank you, mama.
All right.
Hello, who's this? Jay, tell them why you mad, bro.
I'm more disappointed than mad. You had a cat on there who was bragging that, he has a gun permit and he legally carrying 2 guns, and he just made himself sound stupid. And he made everyone else who can legally carry sound stupid. And it's people like that we don't want carrying guns. There's fools like that to make it hard for us.
You ain't lying.
And I hope he's listening, because he's a fool.
Okay.
Thank you,
Yeah,
bro.
All
but
right.
when he run up on you with them 2 guns, though, I
gonna
bet you
shoot
won't
your
talk
ass.
like that.
That was Tell Them Why You Mad, all right? It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. Now, Charlamagne, all that money you making, do you need financial advice?
First of all, I'm not making any money.
Yes, he is.
I'm just happy to be making a living. That's what my mother always tells me. My mother says, just be happy that you're making a living, and that's what I'm doing.
Well, when we come back, we have
He's a
financial
billionaire.
advice from Black Enterprise. All right, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Hey, Wop, again, morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We have some special ladies with us this morning from Black Enterprise.
I am Stacey Tisdale, and I'm the senior editor of Personal Finance.
Good morning, Stacey Tisdale.
Good morning.
I am Sarita Wright. I am the social media manager.
Hey,
Sarita's been
Sarita
here.
Yes.
Now we were just talking about behavioral finance.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So explain what that is.
A lot of financial planners, a lot of people in the industry have realized that when they're talking to people about money, that they reach a point where they're not talking about numbers anymore. And how you feel about yourself, the way women feel about themselves when it comes to money, the way black people feel about themselves when it comes to money. What you believe is actually what you're going to do. Mm-hmm. So you have to give people tools to kind of look at what buttons are pushing them and show them how that plays out in their financial behavior so that they can stand up against those influences.
Right. So give us some examples of what you mean, like as far as how you feel about yourself.
There is a long-standing pattern in the black community, for example, of blacks shying away from financial institutions. Mm-hmm. And it was, and that's
true,
challenging right now because while we always talk about things like the pay gap, the wealth gap, then blacks always see themselves as being at the bottom of that gap. Mm-hmm. But in reality, blacks earning $75,000 or more a year are the fastest growing income group in the world.
Right.
Mm. But if you have that kind of, gap mentality, you're going to make decisions accordingly. And just not making decisions to build wealth, kind of living beyond your means.
Oh, yeah.
Not investing.
Stunting for the gram.
Mm-hmm. Do you think black people make bad decisions when it comes to money just because we're used to not having it?
I don't think that anybody should see themselves as making bad decisions when it comes to money. It's you make what you know, but you have to look at how our history is playing out in things. I did a piece this week. Last week, the Treasury named their Treasury Annex building. They renamed it the Freedmen's Bank.
Okay.
Abraham Lincoln, and when he freed the slaves, he opened the Freedmen's Bank so that blacks, the 4 million black slaves who had just been released, and black veterans would have a place to save, grow, and learn about money. Within 10 years, remember this is just out of slavery, these people generated $53 million. They started community organizations and everything, but the bank went under due to corruption. And instead of giving the money back to the slaves, the money was taken. That was a huge, huge opportunity. Think about that, what that would have been today, how it would have been turned over in land to create wealth in the black community. It shows you how deep and how back it goes for us not to trust the financial community. Bring it forward, and today you have a housing crisis where blacks were targeted with predatory lending and practices like that, and you understand why they shy away from financial institutions. But we have to look at things like how debt reduction, we struggle, more than other groups with debt, not just because we're bad with money, but a lot of socioeconomic, factors. We don't get paid as much for the same jobs. There are things like unemployment. There are real things that we have to face, but we have to start looking at there's more to us than that. So we have to kind of, step away from some of that programming.
And you don't have to just jump full force in. I mean, a lot of the pieces that Stacey writes, she helps you to ease yourself in. There's different apps that you can download, like Smarty Pig, if you want to save for a vacation, if you want to
I
save
do that.
for
I
a
save for
house.
vacation.
Smarty Pig's
Smarty
great.
Pig.
I don't eat pork.
Well, you don't have to eat this app, but, and that's a way to automate your savings for a specific goal. She also introduced us to Acorn, so she has the whole office, investing.
My son's made a fortune
Her son
on that.
is making money. So there's easy ways to come in and
What is
invest.
Acorn?
What is Acorn?
Acorns, it's an app that you download. I think it costs $1 a month or something. And what they do is you put in your debit card information, and every time you buy something, suppose you buy something for $2.60, it's going to round up, so it'll take that 40 cents and it invests it.
Oh, really?
So it's just investing your spare change. You're not even thinking about it. The best thing about financial planning makes stuff automatic. So my 10-year-old started doing this, I think, in July, and I'm just kind of checking out the account. He's made $700.
Wow.
Nice.
It's because that money goes straight into the stock market. You got to make it automatic.
All right, now keep it locked. We got more with Stacey Tisdale and Sarita Wright from Black Enterprise. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. We are the Breakfast Club. We have Stacey Tisdale and Sarita Wright from Black Enterprise with us today. Charlamagne?
Now, you said there's no such thing as making bad decisions when it comes to money?
The whole
What if I buy 5 Phantoms? and I only got $1 million.
That's just not a smart move.
That's not a great investment.
That's not a great investment.
That's not a great investment. What you have to look at, but financial planning, it's not complicated. First of all, you got to get a clear picture of your goals. And I mean, get real about that. Think about what's important to you, your priorities, get a real vision of the life you want to live, and figure how much it costs. And then you start having to ask yourself every time you spend money, is this in line with my goals? You know, why am I trying? If not, why am I spending this money? And you can't think of things like budgeting. I'm good with money. I'm bad with money. We want to take some of that judgment out. You want to just start getting to the place where you channel all of your resources towards the life you want to live. Then you'll see how much money you're spending on things that aren't important to you, but things that, you know, social messages might be telling you are important to you. But we're all human beings, so we're all subject to this conditioning. So I always try to encourage people, get away from bad, I'm good, or this group is that, or this group is that. But Black people really need to ask themselves, you know, what do I see people like me doing when it comes to things like saving? What do I see people who look like me doing when it comes to investing? And are those messages serving me? And at some point it becomes personal. And
you have to get goal oriented. I think, and we were just talking about buying that house. To me, I was like,
very proud of you for that.
Thank you. I was like, I have to buy a house. And it was difficult because I didn't know anything. So what I had to do was different people tell you different things. Like one realtor might say, okay, you can put down 5% and then, you know, you only need a little bit of money to be able to buy a house. But turns out I don't want to pay mortgage insurance. So in order to do that, I have to put down 25%. And then in order to do that, I had to really budget myself and say, there's a lot of expenses that I have that I don't need to have. I waste money all the time. I go on vacations. I take my friends out to eat. I cut back on everything.
I don't think vacations is a waste. So I think when you're paying for experiences, that's a good thing.
Yeah, sometimes. But if you're trying to buy a house, you know, sometimes you have to sacrifice certain things for a period of time. And I didn't look at it like I'm never going on vacation again. I looked at it like, okay, for 2 years, I'm going to just have to sit back and, you know, maybe I'll book something somewhere where I get a free vacation out of it and stay for an extra 2 days instead of me, you know.
Timeshare.
Just think of different things that you can do.
A good rule of thumb when it comes to housing is you really shouldn't spend more than 30% of your after-tax income on all your housing expenses.
Which is hard in New York, by the way.
Yes.
In particular.
And then there's New York rules.
But I mean, the key is that you took the time to learn and ask those questions. And there's a lot of free resources and a lot of free information out here that you can use to empower yourself. And that's really what it is, just taking the time and saying, I want to learn more about this. I want to better myself, my situation, and just going out there and doing what's necessary. I mean,
that looks like the
really
credit card
simple.
people calling you, by the way.
You know what? Listen,
I look like a bill
let me
collector.
tell you, this could be one or two people. It could be Mike Murdoch, who is a pastor, who sends text messages and he leaves voicemails. Or it could be Sally Mae, because me and Sally Mae have been going through some things, and I have a lot of questions. So it could be Sally Mae.
Student loans.
But even with that, I know the last time I came, I definitely shared, you know, the financial mistakes that I made that, you know, I'm still paying for, but I've learned so much more. Right. I am investing my money. I am taking advantage of, you know, these apps and things like this. I am seeing my money growing. I am paying off other debts. So, you know, I'm in a whole different space where before I was like, I'm not opening up that mail.
Right.
I'm not doing this today.
I did that for a while.
You just don't open it like it's going to go somewhere.
I know. That's human, though.
That's the worst thing.
But one of the things that she touched on that Blacks, people of color have more than other groups, issues with student loan debt.
Right.
And some of the most popular stories that I've done is people don't realize some of the resources that are out there to help them pay for student loan debt. For example, President Obama started the Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program, whereas if you work, I think it's 8 years, and they don't have to be consecutive in public service. And I'm talking almost so many things count as public service that you wouldn't think
Give
of.
us some examples.
Radio.
You can work for nonprofits. There's special loan forgiveness programs for police. There's special loan forgiveness programs for teachers. But if you work for this amount of time, your student loan debt is forgiven.
Woo.
Really?
Also,
8 years.
If you work for certain government agencies, I believe it was $64,000 toward your student loan debt, like the Department of Education. If you go on the government website, you can see the government agencies where you can get your student loan debt forgiven. A lot of people don't think to ask, but especially young people and millennials, when you get a new job, ask your employer to pay your student loan debt. think of it, ask for, just like you'd ask for, a retirement plan or a 401k plan. What they might ask for in return is, I'll pay your student loan debt, but you have to commit to stay here for 3 years.
I would never think to ask for that.
I'm just saying it's not, that's why I don't want people to think they're bad with money. There's so much out there that we don't know about.
You don't have the information.
Just have the information. And especially, we don't have a history of wealth because we've had these awful things happen to us. Like, what I was talking about with the Freedmen's Bank. And then, at the Great Migration, when you had 5 million blacks move north, they didn't understand the value of the land. They were walking away from the South, which could have been turned over for millions. They were walking away because of, horrible racist things. But so we're new in this game. And I want black people to be really proud of themselves because we are only a couple of generations from all of this nonsense. And we are the fastest, earning $75,000 or more, the fastest growing income group. So changing that mentality to one of power versus one of lack, that's going to influence your decisions as well.
Wow.
So and also, don't be afraid to ask for a raise.
About the forgiveness financial student loan.
I know from now on you're going to read my work all the time, right? So you learn stuff like that.
I read a lot of articles on Black Enterprise.
You share Stacey Tisdale.
That's interesting you said that because all I hear is people always complaining about student loans. Like my wife has student loans. She complains. And I'm going to pay them off, but it's like if I knew that, and I'm going to make her get a job. As a public
for 8 years.
and now the president came out, income-based repayment. You're not going to have to pay, put more than 10% of your income. There's a lot that can be done with student loans. We write about this a lot. I'd love to, if anyone has questions, you can reach me on Twitter at @STisdale1. But, there's just
your followers up.
I see you. But why do I want to get my followers up? I know this stuff. I'm here to share it. I can sit in my house by myself and have my nice financial statements. I don't have to do this.
That's true.
So I'm sharing it. So again, @STisdale1. That's TISDALE1.
And don't ignore those student loans. If you have to defer them, you can definitely defer your student loans. The worst mistake you can make is to just act like they don't exist and ignore them and just ignore Sally Mae and all of that.
It's sad what they're doing to the world. I spoke to a group of students at Rider University in New Jersey to hear the different decisions they're making because they have so much student loan debt. Oh, I'm not going to get married. I'm not going to have kids. I'm not going to buy a house. So the student loan crisis has become so big. It's affecting the dynamics of the country. We're seeing birth rates down and all of this kind of stuff, and all because of student loan debt.
You're seeing less people actually even enroll in college just because of the thought of, I'm going to have to repay these huge amounts of money. So you see, less people going to school.
And there's all kinds of scholarships available that people don't even know about.
There's almost a scholarship for anything. Yeah. I wrote a book, and one of the chapters we were looking at was, how to pay for education. And I found a scholarship, a bagpipe scholarship. I mean,
you can play the bagpipe?
If you can play the bagpipe. There's scholarships for everything out there. There's definitely. So look for it.
All right, now keep it locked. We got more financial advice from Black Enterprise when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody, we're in the middle of some financial advice from the good folks at Black Enterprise.
For these kids that do feel like, I don't want to go to school because it's going to be debt, what's the benefit of going to school?
Well, I'm just to say this. One of the things we did over Thanksgiving, we did a Be Thankful campaign, and we asked people internally in the office to say, why are you thankful for your college education? And the most consistent thing is that it really laid a foundation for them to really build upon. They started to really get those tools that you need to build a business or navigate your career. So it's still a great foundational space. You don't necessarily have to go to a 4-year college or a 2-year school. There's online learning. There are great women out here and men out here that have, courses online. There's Skill Crush. There's, a lot of online free places that you can learn and educate yourself.
And a couple of other things I would say. Sometimes people go to college not sure what they want to do. And then
that's a waste of money.
And you can really go to college and figure out what you might change your mind. You might think, okay, I wanted to do this, but now I went to college. I took these courses and now I'm interested in this. Also, you get to meet other like-minded people that are interested in the same thing, that you graduate, they help you get a job, you help them get a job. It's a networking thing.
Absolutely.
A lot of people I went to school with, we've helped each other out. We've gotten each other checks. We've hired each other. There's a great alumni program. I went to Wesleyan. There's a lot of people that went to Wesleyan, even my high school, people that went to my high school that, hey, we have this job opening or we have this networking event. You graduated from here. We want to help an alumni out.
That's an excellent point. And people also have to realize there's different strategies for paying for college. we have this thing in our mind, I have to go to college X so I can get a good job. Companies are really going to look at where you graduated from. So you might 2 years at a community college and then 2 years at, a state college or a bigger college is one strategy. And I majored in international business and finance, and I'm a broadcast journalist. Your major doesn't always have to be specifically what you're going to go in. So you want to pick majors that you can finish in a semester and take other supplemental classes and different things. There's different strategies out there. And there's a great read by a woman called Marcia Cantarella called I Can Finish College that has some amazing things like that. And I did a story recently that a lot of parents responded to. Have to pay for their kids' college, think out of the box as well. A lot of parents don't think of it, but if you get a life insurance policy for your child, it's probably the last thing you want to think about it. But if you get a cash value, they're called VULs, life insurance policy for your child, you can save money and it's going into the markets. So it's being invested. You can grow money from your child from, that very young age. One, that's good for them because the older you get, the harder it is and more expensive it is to have life insurance. So they're done. They have it for their family. But two, you can take the cash out of that policy, penalty, and use it for anything.
Penalty free.
Yeah, if you do a 529 plan, they're great. But if you can't use those expenses for anything other than education. But there's a lot of things out there to think outside the box. And the information is out there.
I use that for my kids. Well, I will use it for my kids. I have it in the kids now, so that way I won't get taxed on it and I won't be penalized for certain things if I use it for education. But you know what a lot of people don't know, and they try to save money, and I see them doing it all the time on social media. They don't know how much of their salary or how much the money that they bring that they can use for bills, for personal use, or for savings. And for savings, what can they do? Because a lot of times their money is not that much. And they think it's so small, so they're like, well, why should I try to invest this? So what do you tell the people? What do you think the people
I make
should do?
$400 a week.
400 a week. Say 1,000 a week. Yeah, 1,000 a week.
The first thing you have to do is start out on a good financial plan. I'm doing it right now with a spending app. I start every year. I want everybody to, for at least 2 weeks, just write down everything you spend. Keep track of everything you spend. You're going to notice places in that where you could save. You also want to get a hold of your debt levels, invest, do all of those things. But there's a mentality out there, to your point about, investing is you need a lot of money to invest. You can go to a company like TD Ameritrade, go to their online site, and for $50, you can open an investment account. And you can buy, it would tell someone who's just getting into investing to buy something called an SPY. Just remember that symbol, SPY. It's an exchange traded fund that mimics the S&P 500, but you can invest for small amounts. I just did a story. I believe the website, and I'll get it for you guys, is stockpile.com, where just like you buy a gift card, you can $25, you can buy a stock card. So you have a little piece of Apple. You have a little piece of things, but there's a lot of ways out there to get started investing for very small amounts of money. Acorns, $1 a month. You're not even thinking about it.
I'm just doing this for my son right now because he invests a lot and he's into that. Like
that's awesome.
He
What's
does the penny
to
trading.
do?
He does penny stocks. I'm showing him how to invest. So Acorn is something that he can see on his app on his phone.
Oh yeah,
he will love that. I wasn't sure. So they should link to the checking account because I'm at the last step right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're doing it right now. That's so
Right
cute.
now, he's not playing.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
That's so cute.
And I love the Acorn because you can choose the markets. So like
Little
you're doing
kids
S&P,
do
I'm doing emerging markets.
S&P,
so it's really cool.
Yeah,
when
I
it
did
comes
children.
to investing, just a little rule of thumb, money that you don't need for 5 years, like suppose you're retiring in 5 years, you need money in 5 years, it should be in cash or maybe bonds or something. But money that you're not going to use for at least 10 years, everybody, the stock market, regardless of the ups and downs, the U.S. stock market has averaged since its inception an annual yield of about 9%. You're not going to beat that anyway, not just U.S. stocks. But if you don't know that much about investing, just remember, again, that SPY, that S&P 500, it's like a security that'll give you a little piece of all of the 500 companies in the S&P 500. So you're diversified. And you can get into these things for, with your Acorn. Right. That's like dollars and cents a month. And then the thing of it is, once you see these little things growing, like even if you're only making $400 a week, like you said, you're getting spare change. Once you see these things growing, it starts to motivate you. It starts to change how you feel. And that shift in that mindset is what's really going to start making a difference.
All right, now keep it locked. We got more with Stacey Tisdale and Sarita Wright from Black Enterprise. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning, guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We have Stacey Tisdale and Sarita Wright from Black Enterprise.
Things to invest in this year, in 2016.
Well, I'm going to say cannabis.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot. I did a big story on the 411 on investing in 420. It's one thing about the cannabis market. We covered a cannabis investor
series.
It's, if I was an investor, like just getting started in the market, I don't know that I'd make it my primary investment because the industry, they're still,
it's not legal everywhere.
It's not legal everywhere. But even the places it is legal, they don't have banks, like they're not allowed to bank. So a lot of the companies are, you see, here's these stories of these big robberies because it's still a cash business.
Right.
So,
but they are opportunities because there's cannabis securities right now. And the guy that we heard from yesterday, he's got a good market share on that. So there's different ways. There's apps that are coming out. You know, Snoop Dogg has Mary Jane. You know, there's media opportunities. There's a lot of different ways. I know we do a lot of franchises.
I meant to ask you about that. What, you know, a lot of people ask me about investing, and I always tell them go to the solid products that they use.
That's a great thing.
It's, you know, especially if you don't have a lot of money and you don't want to possibly gamble. Like I say, go to the solid. If you use Apple, your Apple computer, maybe put some money in the Apple.
That's something I make my son do.
Right.
When he gives me his Christmas list, like I want these sneakers, he has to look at the companies that make it, and then you can go to places like oneshareofstock.com, and he has to buy a share of stock in the company. But I think an even better way to go with that is with an Acorn or with a, suppose you open an account.
You invested in Acorn?
No, I'm not.
No,
it's free. Because what I'm talking about it is because I should say the investment option in it is that S&P 500 exchange traded fund, or suppose, to go to your point, suppose you use a lot of technology and you open an account at TD Ameritrade for $50. You can buy an ETF that invests like a technology basket. And just what an ETF is, and that's really a way to go for small investors, is it's one security, but it's a basket of stocks. Right. Like there's a Vanguard technology ETF that has a little bit of Apple in it, a little bit of Google in it, a little bit of Facebook in it. So you're getting all these companies for the price of one share of stock. Right. So go to TD Ameritrade, open a stock trading account. Gosh, I use Apple all the time. Buy an ETF that invests in technology and add $5 to it every week. Add in, you're buying, more and more. But the point of all of that is that we have to change the thought that you have to have a lot of money to invest.
Right. So Angeline and I, we started last year because I was scared of the stock market. I had, people that lost money and they pull out and then it shoots up.
You haven't lost a penny till you sell.
You're right. So we started. I mean, I'm in it heavy dolo. But we started with, I think, $500, $1,000 a year.
I don't remember how much.
It was like $1,000, and I think it was up to $4,000. But it was baby steps just to see how it works, just to be comfortable with everything.
That's it, baby
and now
steps.
I'm at a point where I'm on here every day like, oh, this is going, go for it. This is going, go for it.
I see you over there. I see you.
Like, you talk about it, I Google it, look it up. All right, let me go check this. That's, it's just.
I hear you over there. And all stock market investing, especially if you're doing something like mutual funds, which are a great way to go because, they're professionally managed. And again, the key is diversity. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. Right. So when you buy these funds, you're getting a little piece of everything. But if everybody remembers this one word, you'll be solid. Drip.
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 Drip. Drop.
Drip. Drip. It's called drip stands for drip stands. We're not. It's not that kind of show.
Although that probably would not be a bad investment. No.
Drip stands for dividend reinvestment program. So for example, I opened my son an account at TD Ameritrade. We bought a technology fund, and they're saying, "Do you want to drip the returns?" What that means is when your stock pays dividends, instead of sending you a check for 50 cents, they're going to buy more stock. That's how you grow things. You compound it. So anytime you buy a stock, anytime you buy a mutual fund, anytime you buy anything, you're going to get an option to drip it. Just say yes.
Drip it out.
Drip it.
Dripping's always good.
Dripping's good.
Well, we appreciate you for joining us, man. This is a lot of knowledge. And where can people reach you if they don't know, or if you have a blog, or
her Twitter,
my account. I'm sorry. It is verify my account. I'm just going to make sure I'm good. All right. So
it's hilarious.
Thank you. Where can they go to make sure they can get more information on investing and saving money?
You can, again, follow me on Twitter at @stisdale1. You can always reach out to me at Black Enterprise. My email is tisdales@blackenterprise.com. And you can follow Stacey Tisdale on Facebook. And I can, I'm always putting up investment pieces and, always looking to reach out, but the best way to reach me is on Twitter, and I will respond. And I also love to share people's responses and comments.
Okay. I'm going to be calling you guys more.
Stacey
Tisdale and
Sarita Wright.
Sarita Wright.
Stacey
Black
Tisdale.
Enterprise. We appreciate you joining us today. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Charlamagne, say the game, don't get other Charlamagne.
You are a donkey.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
Donkey of the Day does not discriminate.
I might not have the song of the day, but I got the donkey of the day.
So if you ever feel I need to be a donkey, man, hit it with the heat.
Yes, the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Who's donkey of the day today?
Donkey of the Day goes to televangelist Kenneth Copeland and Jesse Duplantis. I think I'm saying his last name right now. Both of these guys are televangelists, or as I like to call them, hope dealers. They out here peddling hope. Kenneth Copeland has a net worth of $25.6 million.
Woo woo.
And Jesse Duplantis, I can't find his net worth, but he's caked up too. Balling.
Get to the money.
The church is his trap house. In fact, Jesse has been under investigation by a religious watchdog group for years because he has a 35,000 square foot house. And since his ministry owns the house, it's tax exempt. So that means he doesn't have to pay the over $30,000 a year in taxes that the homeowner of a $3 million house would normally have to pay. Jesse Duplantis Ministries also owns a private plane. Okay, Fox 8 News in New Orleans got a copy of his flight records and said that Jesse has taken nearly 2,500 trips on the plane since buying it in 2000. The trips include 2 recent flights to Hawaii and 11 visits to Las Vegas. That don't sound like you're using the flight to spread the word of the
People
Lord,
need
my
saving
guy.
in Vegas.
Okay? But the good book, the Bible, teaches us not to judge, so I'm not going to judge, but let the record show these dudes is balling, okay? Balling harder than Big Meech and BMF ever did in the name of Jesus. Now, I was reading the Washington Times this morning, and this headline jumped out at me. Televangelists defend private jets, commercial airlines full of demons. Now, I've never rode on a private jet. I am a proud Mosaic customer at JetBlue. Drop on the cruise bombs for JetBlue, damn it, okay? I get my free legroom seating, all right, even more speed. I got to get a couple of bags checked for free. And until recently, JetBlue really didn't have a first class, so all seats, are created equal on the flight.
Oh, they got first class now?
You go, boy.
I didn't know.
Unless you get an even more legroom seat, then all seats aren't created equal. But it's no pressure, okay? Nobody acting better than anybody on JetBlue, a commercial flight. So when I see these two alleged men of God say commercial airlines are full of demons, I'm like, damn. What's this all about? Well, according to Kenneth Copeland and Jesse Duplantis, we can't talk to God on commercial airlines. Nope. Only men of the cloth on private jets can.
I'm done.
Let's hear some of this nonsense.
As I was going home, the Lord, real quickly, he said, Jesse, do you like your plane? I literally unbuckled my seatbelt, my plane. I stood up. My pilots looked at me and said, do you need something? But I said, no, I'm talking to God right now. And he went back to flying.
May I interrupt you there for a second? Mm-hmm. You couldn't have done that on an airliner.
No, sir. No way.
Stand up and say, what'd you say, Lord? And the guy sitting over there saying, what the hell does he think he's doing? You can't do that.
You can't do that.
No. That's why we're on that airplane. We can talk to God. My boss used to fly airlines.
Right.
It got to the place where it was agitating his spirit, people coming up to him. He had become famous, and they wanting him to pray for him and all that. You can't manage that today.
Right.
This dope-filled world.
Right.
And get in a long tube with a bunch of demons.
Right.
Deadly.
Was this a skit on Saturday Night Live?
That's what it seemed like.
First of all, Kenneth and Jesse, I can talk to my God about anything, anytime, any place, anytime I damn well please, okay? God was around long before private jets or commercial jets were invented. Don't try to justify the fact y'all using the church's money to live like Birdman with such ridiculous nonsense, okay? Because we ride commercial flights, we demons? Acting like you better than people because you got money is not godly. We the devil because we don't have the level of prosperity that you have? Listen to me, okay? 1 Timothy 6-10 says, for the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. Some people eager for money have wandered from the faith. It sounds to me like you two dudes have forgotten why you are here, okay? As a man of the cloth, you're a public servant. You are here to serve the needs of the public. For you to call people who ride commercial flights demons? And for you to say it stresses you out to have people come up to you to ask for prayer requests? My brothers, sounds like you two have wandered from the faith. How arrogant can you be? 1 Timothy Timothy 6:17-19. Command those who are rich in this present world not to be arrogant, nor to put their hope in wealth, which is so uncertain, but to put their hope in God, who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. You two need to stop praising your private jets and start praising God more, okay? Your private jet is not a conduit to God. The earth is God's turf. I can stand up and speak to God anytime I please, okay? The scripture 1 Timothy 6:17-19 also reads, command them to do good, to be rich in good deeds, and to be generous and willing to share. You two not even willing to share a prayer with us demons that ride on commercial flights because you don't like riding commercial because you get bombarded with prayer requests. Isn't that the point? Okay? Y'all don't even want to share a commercial flight with us demons, even though amidst the demons is where a man of God should be, because you may share a word that converts me to be rich in good deeds. Okay? That's what you need to be doing. You need to be rich in good deeds and be generous and willing to share. How about offer some of us demons a ride? Pull your PJ up to the airport and invite some of us demons to come aboard, give us a ride somewhere, and give us a word, okay? That's a great deed. If you can only talk to God on a private jet, why are you keeping that to yourself? Introduce me to the plug, bruh. I'm the demon on a commercial airline. Put me on the PJ so I can talk to God, too. I don't want to be a demon no more. I want to be delivered, okay? Help me out, you arrogant, pompous bastards who claim to be talking to God. As God giveth, God taketh away. And if you two are claiming that you need a private jet and stuff like that to talk to God, you better pray you never go broke. Because if you go broke, there's no need to listen to anything you guys say ever. Because according to you guys, if you don't have your private jet, you don't have a direct line to God. Might be the most illogical thing I heard this week. Give Kenneth Copeland and Jesse Duplantis the biggest hee-haw, please.
So, but let me ask you a question. So I just opened up the computer, right? And a private jet just popped up out of nowhere. So is that God telling me I should have my own private jet?
You should get one. I'd love to.
Put your faith in God and not man-made material things, okay? You do not need man-made material things to talk to God. Now, if you can afford a private jet, buy your private jet, Envy. Okay, so let me close my laptop then. All right, well, thank you for that donkey today. When we come back, Kevin Hart shares his thoughts on Steve Harvey, Bill Cosby, marriage, and much more. Keep it locked, don't go anywhere. Kev Hart will be in the building. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Two guests in the building. Superstar extraordinaire.
Kevin Hart. Now, before we start this interview, if you pull out your phone during this interview, you'll be asked to leave. I'm just telling you that right now.
Yeah, they said no phones, no
phones
cameras,
allowed.
nothing.
That's pretty funny. That's actually very funny.
We learned that from this guy.
That's very funny. Y'all can kiss my ass. That's a great
guy that's
rule.
making a whole lot of money.
That's a great rule to have during the show. Okay.
Ever got kicked out.
You deserve it. Okay. I'm glad that you got thrown out, and I wish you had took a picture of the back of your head when you was walking out. So you can post it as an example.
How does the world look to you now? Because I mean, I remember going to see you at Caroline, selling out weekends like that. Like, how does the world look to you now? You introducing it to Golden Globe.
I would say now opportunities are definitely getting bigger and better. But the scary thing is keeping that realistic point of view that at any point in time it can all be taken away.
Gotcha.
We're done. We're over it. Bye. And they can snatch it. So when you have that realistic point of view, you know, you take it for what it is. And I'm going to do any and everything I can right now and set myself up long term so I don't have to worry about my life when it is snatched or when something is wrong.
And you saying it like you know what's going to happen. You feel like Hollywood's going to take it away?
It's going to happen, brother. Nothing's forever. But that's where the business comes in show business.
Right.
You know, you have to be smart. And that's where I set myself up as a mogul. That's why I'm producing, writing, directing. That's why I'm funding projects. That's why I'm EPing different things. That's why the tour branches off into me producing specials for other comedians. I'm setting up the brand for the brand to last regardless of my, longevity. Now, granted, I plan on being around for a long time, but who knows? You know, these movies are out banging now. 10 years from now, they may not. It may be a dip. So if I set myself up in my hands in so many pots, I'll be fine.
Does it bother you when people call you an overnight celebrity? Like they didn't see the grind, they didn't see the Carolines, they didn't see the groundwork, they didn't see none of that.
Nothing bothers me, man. I'm happy, dude.
When you're doing well.
I make people laugh for a living. I don't have time to be angry. If people say things, that's how you feel. Dude, do y'all understand how positive of a guy I am?
I see.
I thought you were about to say how poppin' I am.
I'm too positive. I don't have room for anger. I don't have room for negativity, man. I'm a blessed guy. I know where I come from. I see what I've worked hard to achieve, and the fact that I'm doing it, I'm checking things off the list, it's huge. Do you know that I am signed by Nike?
I saw that commercial, by the way. I saw the little ad they did with your crazy workout.
That's huge.
Hey, Kanye West said that Nike treats all their employees like slaves.
Yep. Hey, brother, you know what? I think Kanye is entitled to his own opinion and feeling. I personally think that my relationship with Nike is amazing. Mm-hmm. I'm with a company that understands my feeling about bridging the gap between professional athlete and average individual that doesn't understand that there's an athlete in them.
Mm. So why you got on Yeezys?
Right now, I wish I did have one. Yeah, man, I got on a pair of Celine's, brother. I got on a pair of Celine. I wish I would, brother. I'm serious about this relationship. I love Nike. I say it to the camera. I say it on air.
So you got to deal like an athlete?
I got a deal, man.
You didn't see his whole workout regimen that Nike did a whole
workout. He goes city to city, run with the
people. Yeah, man. It's all. My thing is, I've created something called Move with Heart. So basically, what we're doing is anybody that doesn't work out, I'm inspiring you to take that first step in a healthy direction. And in that step, for this year, for 2016, you're on the journey with me. And I got a sneaker.
What if you had to gain a whole lot? What if you had to gain a whole lot of weight for a role?
What if I wouldn't do it?
You wouldn't do it?
I wouldn't do it. I'm not that deep.
He works out too crazy.
I'm not that deep into it. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I'm not listening. When it comes to Kev, you gotta take your teeth out. Well, it's not for me. This part is not for me. It's not for me, guys. I get it. All we need you to do is gain 20. You know what? I feel like there's a guy out there that has the 20 already. That's probably right for this part. I'm not into messing up my body, man. I'm serious about this health stuff.
When is your Nike sneaker coming out? And did you design it?
Yeah. It comes out in April, but it's not a sneaker for fashion. Cross-training sneaker. What Nike is doing with me is the same thing they did with Bo Jackson. This is the first sneaker that's basically built for everything. I run, jump, cut, lifting. I do it all. I got a sneaker that basically serves every purpose that I need in my workout facility, in my workout realm.
Your Kev got a sneaker.
No, it's dope. It comes out in April, man. It's dope, brother. And I mean, that's a good shoe. Called Hustle Heart.
Hustle Heart.
And the dope thing is there are two colorways. One colorway represents my son. One is representing my daughter. It's her favorite color and his favorite color.
You also said your son is going to be your best man in the wedding.
Yeah, 100% he is. 100%. That's my best friend. I'm getting married August 8th, man. It's a wrap. That's right. Little Nugget is on the grill. Cook it.
This is your second marriage. What made you want to do it again?
I got a good one, man. I got a good one. I can't play any games.
You call it your rib?
Yeah, I call it my rib, man. And the funny thing is, I don't know if people understand what that means, dude. It's from the Bible. Mm-hmm. You know, rib is something that you can't live without. Right. You're not supposed to be able to live without it. Right. But granted, plastic surgery has put people in a position today.
You want to get thinner.
I don't know what they're doing. You know, people out here taking out their stomachs. And some people out here walking with no digestive system. No, but I got a good one, man. Look, I can say on record, you know, within my last marriage, I take full responsibility for the mistakes that I made. I'm not sitting up here like, man, I don't know why it didn't work. Hey, I'm guilty. Okay. I did wrong. That's why I got out of it, because I said you should be happy and you deserve better. At that age of 22, I wasn't ready to be married. Didn't understand what it was. 36 now, man. 36. I got a good woman. She 30, about to be 31. What else? What am I looking for? What else is out there? You can always try to find something that's better, a bigger ass or some breasts, but that never ends. So when you do find something that stimulates you on a mental and physical and emotional level, at this age, what else do I need?
But are you scared though? Because I mean, you met her when you were Kev. You know
no, that's the thing. I wasn't all the way Kev.
Okay.
I was stepping into, it's about to get crazy. Gotcha. I was right off of Seriously Funny, about to go into Let Me Explain. That's how I judge everything, by my tours. Mm-hmm. So Seriously Funny, I was getting into the bigger theaters. I was doing multiple shows at the theaters. I wasn't in arenas yet. Let Me Explain is when I crossed, and then that's when movies and stuff started to come. So she's been around. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, through public eye, it looks like, oh man, that's your money chick. She's popped up with the money. Girl got time in, dude. We got 6.5 going on 7 years.
You got that prenup though.
Hey, brother, if you don't, you stupid. That's not even an issue. Like that's not even a thing with her and I. It's a conversation. She understands. When I say I got a good one, I got a good one. Right. A logical thinking woman. Do you understand how hard that is, man? To get a woman that can think on a logistic term, like a reality, like not a emotional level. Like we have great conversations and understanding moments where she gets my platform and where I am and what I have to protect, And what's at stake? It's not even a thing.
All right, well, don't go anywhere. We got the OG Kevin Hart, comedian extraordinaire, in the building. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Kevin Hart is in the building.
Is it hard to not cheat? Because you're a superstar now, so I'm sure you get a different type of woman thrown at you all the time.
You do, man. But today, at today's time, man, like it's
not worth it.
Yeah, it's too risky. And not to say that all women are opportunists, because that's not fair and that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some women that have given other women a bad name just with the social media and the posting of in the bed with let me take a picture of look whose house, bathroom sink. So even if I were
and then you get accused of rape or something, you never know what can happen.
There is no safe return from it. Like, I wouldn't be a good cheater right now because I don't feel like I can trust you to cheat. So you wouldn't want to cheat with me because I'll be questioning you. You taking a picture? What you doing?
Right.
What you doing? Why you going in there? What you doing? You about to post that? It's too much. There is no sanity that comes with it. So why risk it? What am I going to throw it all away?
It ain't worth it.
It's not worth it at all, man.
Now, as a friend and a comedian, how do you handle situations with your friends when they do things that they absolutely get clowned for? In particular, Steve Harvey at the Miss Universe pageant. Let's start with that one.
I think the way he handled it was dope, though. Like, you gotta say, in that situation, there's nothing else you can do,
right?
But step out and go, all right, it was my fault.
Yeah.
And to show the envelope and do all of that stuff, and then when the memes and stuff start, for you to do it yourself,
right?
He had it, and I mean, as a comedian, you can't be afraid to be the butt of the joke when normally other people in other situations are.
You can't get all sensitive when you're making jokes.
At that time, if Steve had turned out and just, really went to that religious side, then you're going to look at Steve and go, come on, man. You're going to go, Steve, if he had went and started praying and told you what God put on his heart, then it's different. But he manned up about it. Look, ain't nothing I can do about it. I'm wrong. I did it. But what people don't know, Steve owns a piece of that pageant.
Right, I saw that.
I heard that. I didn't know if that was true.
When they asked him to come back and do it again, he does own it.
People don't know. People look at Steve Harvey, oh man, what? Man, Steve Harvey is one of the smartest businessmen that I know. Wow. Unc is what I call him. And the information that comes from Unc is so valuable.
That's dope.
And has been so valuable to me. When I tell you the business decisions that this man has made, Steve is in agriculture. He's in, like, when I say this guy's head is wrapped so tight that it's ridiculous. So people are laughing. I'm like, they don't even know that's part his.
Right.
And owning up and then taking that girl and taking her to the side and explaining his mistake and trying to make things right. That's a man.
And as a runner-up, that's the most attention she's gotten a lot of offers to do different things. It kind of was a great thing for her.
They said that she couldn't speak English. She didn't know what was going on until somebody interpreted to her until they actually took the crown off.
Ooh.
She didn't know. See?
Now, another friend, two friends actually. This is old. Drake.
Okay.
That's your guy.
Yeah.
Meek Mill.
That
That's your
situation.
You
there,
friends with both of those?
I'm friends with both of them. Here's my take on the situation. And, I've had conversations with both of them in the past. It's music. Nobody is going to be against a good back and forth, a good back and forth battle between two musicians. That's what gives it this is like back in the day when such and such. This is our generation's versions of that. I don't mind that. You stay out of that. As long as it doesn't get stupid. And I'm glad that, again, it didn't get stupid. It didn't get physical, even though there was talk of it. So ultimately, you should never lose sight of your music. And in that realm, I like the fact that it happened. It's done. But now we're back to our music. And that was my thing with Meek. Look, at the end of the day, dude, you're Meek Mill now. You may not understand what that means, but other people do. That name holds a certain level of respect in a lot of different places. People support what you've built. People buy your albums.
Right.
Get back to doing what you do in the studio. Let that go. Drake is Drake. Whether people want to say it or not, Drake is a superstar. For our generation, he's our generation's rap superstar. Ultimately, get back to being Drake the superstar. Right. This can't last that long and go back and forth. That's not what you guys are about. And that's where I come in as a friend. I told y'all I'm a positive guy. So I don't come in with the negativity. You gotta come back. You gotta nah.
But you don't miss a good joke either. So do you see me be like, "What's up, Twitter fingers?" No.
That's a good. I mean, we're friends, so I'll take a jab at him here and there. But I mean, that's the beauty of being friends. Mm-hmm. But you also have to have a certain level of respect for your friend for you to be able to talk to your friend. Mm-hmm. And me and Meek talk. Right. And the biggest thing that I say to Meek is, dude, you're close to achieving your music goals. You're close. Right now, this is an industry that doesn't sell units. Mm-hmm. Musicians don't sell units right now. So the fact that you are one of 8 that can sell units, get back to that.
Don't say 1 of 8.
Yeah, I mean, listen, when you think about it, when you really think about musicians right now, it's not a lot of musicians that are out there that are selling units. Right. And the ones that do sell units are our mega superstars. So those ones that are on the come up that are really like close there, you don't ever want to jeopardize that. And that's why that's my guy. I'm going to tell you what I know Hove is telling you, what I know Nicki is probably telling you is, dude, you're dope. It's my job as a Philly native to make sure you understand how dope you are so you get back to that. I do the same thing for Drake.
Now, what's your relationship with Drake?
Drake is actually funny, man. Drake, I can tell you, Drake and Fab are 2 of the funniest guys that I have conversations with on a regular basis. Like, that'll go back and forth with you through Snap. What Drake does, like, if I post a picture, he'll screenshot the picture and send it to me. And then he'll go off on me in the picture.
He won't do it publicly.
Yeah, he won't do it publicly.
Because he doesn't want you to roast him.
No, they all killed me with the leather. Yeah. It wasn't just him, brother. It was an onslaught.
People don't know how funny Fab is, though, because Fab is funny, and he will get on you in a minute.
Fab is the funniest guy. We were in Miami, and I came out. I had some sweatpants on, man. It was I forgot what kind of sweatpants they are, but I really thought it was a good look. It was like Miami. It was like, they didn't go all the way down. Like, they stopped. They stopped
like
at like the bottom of my calf. Right. So I come out, and he just gets back in his car. And I'm like, yo, what you doing? I thought it was coming in. He's like, not like this. What you talking about? No, you got it. It's not a good look for us. Our brand. He made me go upstairs and change my pants.
Did you change because you wanted to change? Because you looked at yourself like,
listen,
you know what?
I don't care how secure you are. You can only fight a little bit. But then, like, when people say stuff like, and people say stuff that actually is a little true, he's like, why they stop right there? Like, they should hang a little bit. And like, you look like you try to justify. No. These are the ones that you ain't. These the new ones from Barney's. You see these? I don't like them. Like, when people hit you with that, you got no choice but to just, all right, let me go. Give me a second. I'm gonna go back in there. I was only gonna do this for the daytime anyway. You start to talk yourself out of it. I've definitely been that guy. I've only been insecure twice with my clothes. That moment and that leather shirt I thought was gonna shut the gram down, man.
It did.
It did.
That's the way you wanted it to.
Listen, look, I'm mad that I posted the picture after the show. I'm like, I performed in that. So the audience
Imagine if the audience could have took pictures.
I was like, yo, the audience probably didn't like it. They probably didn't like it from the jump.
But comedians are known for not being able to dress that well.
That's not true. I can dress very well.
Eddie Murphy was a beast too.
I can dress very well. I consider myself a very stylish man. Okay, that is not true. 100% not true. All right, I can say there's actually a lot of comedians that can dress. No, there's not a lot. No. You got about 3. You got about 3 that can dress.
You and who? 3.
I'll say Mike Epps. Mike Epps got fashion, regardless of the hate and whatever back and forth. I can tell there's no hate in my blood. I'll throw Mike Epps a fashion bone.
Who else?
Hold on, give me a second. Let me get it together now.
Steve now is a little cleaner.
Well, Steve Harvey, here's the thing.
That's a different kind of dress.
Yeah, it's a different kind of dress. Steve, you can't put Steve in a category. Steve is full suit mode, and you get it. That's
he
his
had a whole
thing.
brand of suits.
Yeah, that's
Steve
his
Harvey
thing.
suit.
You get that. So you can't. Steve is sharp within that realm of being sharp. I'm talking just fashion to the point
he can't
where
think of anyone
you're
else.
laid back.
Definitely can't think of nobody.
Okay, you know what? Okay, Chappelle has a very unique style to where it's like the
t-shirt and jeans.
The t-shirt jeans, but the hat. It's always the Nike Dunks and like the shirts that are loose in his hand, but it's unique to where it's his style.
Great.
It's his style. It's his style, though. You get what I'm saying, though?
Okay.
Hold on. Give me a second.
That was 3.
All right. Hold on.
He didn't say Steve Harvey. You did.
Yeah,
he said
Steve.
Epson, Chappelle, and him.
Chappelle, yeah, that's 3.
Yourself.
All right. Hold on. I'm trying to get out of here. That's 3.
You gotta help me.
Fox. Jamie Foxx. Fox can dress.
There you go. You're right.
You got 3.
Yeah, right there. All right.
Keep it locked. Don't go anywhere. Kevin Hart's here. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Kevin Hart's in the building. We usually do the rumors, but Kevin Hart's here, so we're going to push the rumors back a little bit. That's cool, Yee?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Now, Bill Cosby.
Oh,
There's
man.
a lot going on with Bill
He
Cosby.
said, oh, man.
Oh, man.
What do you think of everything that's going on with Bill Cosby? And do you speak to Bill?
No, I don't speak to Bill.
He's never reached out to you, never reached out to him?
I've met Bill. I've met Bill. I'm a fan of Bill Cosby first and foremost before I say anything.
He started to pay you the bill in a way.
Dude, I'm a storyteller because of Bill.
Family guy.
Bill is
positive.
the guy that made it cool to talk about your family in such a positive way. Eddie did it too and edged it up. Richard did that relationship stuff way before anybody else did, but Bill had his own lane. I think it's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, just because it's a man that literally was looked at as America's dad.
Right.
You know, America, not just one race or one culture. America looked at Bill Cosby as America's dad, and he was active in the community, active within funding scholarships. He did so much. And what's unfortunate is that all of that is now tarnished at the later years of his life because of this. And, you know, the things that are coming out, I don't play around or joke about rape in any way, shape, or form. And the things that he's being accused of or potentially guilty of aren't a joking matter. And, you know, whatever you do in the dark eventually will come out in the light. And this is a situation where it's coming out. And, you know, the women have come out in droves. So if found guilty, the punishment is well deserving. You know, if things match up and they aren't, then, you know, hopefully his history won't be tarnished to the point to where you don't remember any of the good. But I would understand forgetting it if the things were, if they did match up to be what people say they are.
So with that said, Kev, is there anything that we need to know? Because we don't want no surprises.
We'd rather hear from
about
you.
Kevin Hart
you ain't
in
gonna
20
hear nothing
years.
about me, bro. You ain't gonna hear nothing about old Scared Dave over here. Hey, oh, Mr. Scared. I ain't going in that room.
In a way, it probably was good that you got married at a young age to keep you out of
man.
trouble.
Well, not just that, man. You see it. That's the funny thing, dude. Here's the thing. Everybody has a choice. You have a choice, okay? Like when you hear about these football players and, you know, running the train and the girls in the room. Yo, the guy that was number 5 and that train had a choice. Yo, man, this kind of seemed weird. Y'all sure we should be doing You got a choice. So when you make these decisions, they're realistic decisions that you can go, no. I've had choices where parties, it's 3 a.m. and you see the dude in the corner take his clothes off and you know, what are you doing? He get naked? What's going on over there? And then you see a couple get naked over here. All right, well, that's my alarm clock. That's my sign to leave. You got a choice. If you want to stay, that means you want to see what's about to happen. If you see somebody at a party and they do a line off the table, and then you see some other people start putting stuff on the table, you got a choice.
Right.
They doing coke in here. I don't do that. Do I want to stay with the cokeheads? Or do I want to get my ass up out of here? I got a choice. I'm going to leave. I've made my one mistake. My one mistake was getting a DUI. Best thing that ever happened to me. Best thing to ever happen to me. I don't drive anywhere if I'm drinking. I don't play. I got my smack on the hand. No more.
Right.
No, won't get me again, guys. I get it. Right. It's serious. Drinking and driving. Shouldn't do it. I understand, sir. Once you made a mistake, hey, I got married, got divorced. All right, I know what I did. Not gonna do it again, sir.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna do it right this time. Went broke before. Give me another chance, guys. Guess what? It ain't gonna happen again. I'm gonna be smart this time.
Yeah. You gotta step your trouble up. You a superstar, man. You got regular trouble. Divorce, DUI.
Ain't gonna be no trouble over here, man.
Get some animals or something.
No.
Like, remember that pet movie he did back
Brother,
in the day?
I tell you what, after going to Dubai, I see why people buy them exotic animals. If you go to Dubai, you come back, you think it's okay. Because that's all they got. I went over to Sheik's house in Dubai. I'll tell y'all this because I know they're saying I got to go. We went to one of the royal families in Dubai. Hand on the Bible on my mother, okay? We get there. I see it look like it's tigers and lions, but it looked like they just walking on some grass. And I'm like, yo, we had a zoo? What's going on? Like, no, the royal family wants to meet you. This is their grounds, their quarters. What's that over there? Oh, they're tigers and lions. We get out. They got tigers and lions. It's about 9 of them. They have a liger. A liger is a tiger and a lion combined. There's only 50 of them in the world, okay? This is his pet.
A liger.
They go, hey, these are nice. They're nice animals. You wanna pet one? I blacked out. Yeah, I pet the tiger. I go over there and pet the tiger. One of the tigers like jump up. He's like, she's mean. No, we're not going to mess with her today. She's having a bad day. I'm like, what? Wait, so they be having bad days? I took pictures with the tigers. I took pictures with the lions. He goes, yeah, we got some falcons too. The sheik likes to fly his falcon around and it lands on his wrist. I'm like, what is that? It's like his pet. One of them, he's got some chimps. You want to see the chimps? We go to a big cage. There's chimps. These are sheik's pets. Like he plays with them. The chimps know the sheik. They get on his back and they real chimps, right? A orangutan comes out on a 4-wheeler. What? I will show you. Okay, all right. Y'all think it's a game. Okay, when I show you this, you're gonna go, what?
He was driving a 4-wheeler?
An orangutan comes out on a 4-wheeler. Listen to me.
That don't look like Dubai. That looks like
video.
No, that's just
like Pennsylvania.
Listen, that's the orangutan's quarters. Okay, so
quarters.
The orangutans, they got like the quarters.
He's really driving the quarters.
Listen to me, but understand how he came out. Like he didn't come out like, hey, come out. No. This casually
outfit on.
They say, yeah, he likes to ride the 4-wheeler around, so they let him.
Like it wasn't a pet trick.
It's not a pet trick. It's like he's learned, right? Crazy. So they're like, okay, come inside to meet the royal family. We go inside. In the house, there's baby orangutans dressed up in like Gap Kids. Hand on a Bible. Listen, you think I'm lying? I'm telling you. I can show y'all the page, man. I'll show y'all his page so you think I'm not lying, dude. Look, these are the ones that's in the house, okay? What are they dressed in? They're on the floor chilling with the dogs and cats. Listen to me. The orangutans had nannies.
No way.
Oh, man.
Hand on a Bible. So we get in there. Right. Each orangutan has a caretaker. Like, it's like, so I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on? And they was like, well, they tell their names, right? And they're like, the kids love them. The kids play with them. So, the royal family has kids. And you see the orangutans over there with the kids, and they're like doing this, and the kid doing his back. They're like, they're very nice. He loves gum. You got some gum? The orangutan walks up to me, and it's like, I'm like, what? Listen, what is going on? And I swear to God, when we left, we got in the car, I was like, I'm about to get an orangutan. For a second, I was like, I see why Mike got bubbles, yo. Mike went over here and was with these people in Dubai, and it's like they're into that exotic pet stuff, man. They're their pets, man.
That's crazy.
I done seen some stuff, man.
And now you're a bunny, so.
Huh? Well, I'm a bunny coming up, but more importantly, I love you guys.
All right, shout out to Kevin Hart for joining us. Now, to watch the full interview, you can hit up the website, breakfastclubonline.com. Now, up next is the People's Choice Mix. Let me know what you want to hear on this MLK Day. Hope you're enjoying your 3-day weekend. It's the Breakfast Club. Let's be hard, please. I think you kind of hating, bro.
We need to draw the line somewhere.
Now, what if you have a baldy?
That's what I'm saying. He's kind of hating because you got a baldy.
That's what it feels like.
He's hating a little bit because you got a baldy,
bro. If you have a baldy and you put a clip-in man bun, you absolutely should get smacked.
What do you clip to?
In fact, if you got a bald head and you put a clip-in man bun, you should be considered a suspect. I don't know what the crime is, but you're a suspect.
Well, the clip-on man bun only costs $9.99.
I just
think
said
you kind of hating because
That's not bad.
You can't get one, bro.
Let your son wear one then.
I'll pass.
All right.
Okay. I actually know people who do the man bun thing. I actually saw somebody in the gym yesterday with a man bun. No, not a clip-in, though. A real one.
Listen, if you got natural hair, all right, do your Joakim Noah thing.
Well, us women shouldn't have the only clip-on.
Yes, you should. Yes, you women should.
Do they have a clip-on ponytail for men also?
I'm sure.
What about clip-in cornrows?
See?
Now you're thinking.
No, now you're going way too far. The only clip you should have is in your AK. All right? The only clip you should have is in your 40 or your 9. Gracious. All right? Stop it.
All right. Well, thank you for that donkey today,
Man buns
sir.
over AKs. That's the new campaign.
Goodness gracious.
Buns over guns.
Buns over guns.
Buns over guns. See, that's where you go.
I like this whole campaign.
I do. Now we
For
talk.
everybody that wants to get rid of guns, put a clip in.
Guns down and your
I'm not
buns
gonna
up.
lie.
All over.
Now you've made this
Guns
a
down,
positive.
buns up.
Men, put your guns down, put your buns up.
Keep it locked. We got the positive note. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Travis Scott. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. It's Martin Luther King Day. What are you guys going to do today?
Celebrate Martin Luther King's life.
How?
We're going to run off on the plug. I
Twice.
have a dream that I'm going to run off on the plug this morning.
That's it? That's what your dream is? That's what you're going to do for Martin Luther King?
And he's not going to be upset because he understands that he judges people off the content of their character, not the color of their skin.
But today would be a great day to do something nice for somebody else. So I'm going to figure out who deserves something.
I just don't understand why we celebrate Martin Luther King's born day 3 days after his actual born
Well, it's
day.
for the purposes of work purposes, just like we do President's Day and stuff like that on a Monday. So people take off instead of in the middle of the week or whatever. That's all.
Oh, so we just basically using Martin Luther King's life and legacy to get a day off.
Yep.
Well,
It's
peace,
a holiday. There's nothing wrong with that. We take days off for other BS.
well, peace to the God, Martin Luther King Jr. We appreciate all that you've done for us.
Absolutely.
Even though we don't deserve it, because I wouldn't have marched for not near one of these Negroes. I'm going to be honest with you, especially now.
All right. Well, keep it locked. We got the positive note. Don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. J. Cole, no role models. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Thank you guys for riding with us. Shout out to Stacey Tisdale and Sarita Wright from Black Enterprise.
Salute to Black Enterprise. We appreciate y'all.
All right, now, Charlamagne, leave us on a positive note.
Yeah, positive note is a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. that I absolutely love. And it's simply, darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that.
Breakfast Club, bitches!